Welcome to Spawn Respawn, a weekly podcast dedicated to gaming news, culture, and nostalgia. This week, we've got Anthem putting its money where its mouth is, as well as all of the new games that are coming out this month. So, my name is Dylan Smith, and I'm joined by Elliot Porter.
Hey, bro.
Kat Gerritsen.
Yo, what's up?
And Mitch Barnsley.
Hey.
Hey, girl. So, how good is this? You very well may be listening to this podcast from Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Or Spotify.
Yeah.
So look, guys, we're getting a bit big for our britches. We're getting We're getting real. We're getting legit.
Dude, my
So
britches
good.
just slide straight off, man.
There's an app on your phone that lets you listen to us, bro.
Yeah.
It is sick.
Please give us your 5-star rating.
Oh, yeah, please.
If you enjoy this.
Listen to us in
Falsify
the
your-
car.
Nothing but
Yes.
5 stars.
That's it.
In the
Finally, everyone who's saying like, I like the show, but I can't listen to it in the car.
Listen to it
You know
in the
what?
car.
Fair feedback.
Yeah, I love listening to podcasts in the car. I listen
Because
to...
you live forever away and you have the time to
I
do
drive.
that.
You live on the moon. Man, how long does it take to get in the space shuttle and travel here?
Yeah, legit though.
Couple of minutes, bro.
That's pretty quick, man.
It's a quick shuttle.
No, but for
But-
real, check
Yeah.
us out.
Yeah,
Please.
it's awesome.
Yeah, excellent. So, and again, just going to shout out our sponsor, which of course is Rifle LP. You can find him mixer.com/Rifle LP.
Yeah.
He is an amazing streamer, and he sponsored us for a year's worth of podcast hosting. So, thank you very much, Rifle LP. We
Appreciate
very
it, man.
much Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
brother.
Champ.
But
Close.
we've also got some other partners of ours. I think we can call them partners now.
Yeah,
Is that right?
absolutely.
We are a partner.
Who have an amazing cause that they're raising money for. And I think Elliot's going to take us through a little bit of that now.
Yeah.
I am. You may have heard it on last week's podcast, but we're probably going to be talking about it pretty regularly. It's going to be going, I think, until the end of October. Nice. It is what's called Project 181, and it is an ongoing project where gamers help gamers, and we're essentially helping a great cause with gamers outreach to try and supply, raise funds for a go-kart, which is like a cart that goes into kids' hospitals with gaming console and a monitor and some games. And we're partnered with 181gaming.com and a whole bunch of other awesome creators to try and raise that money over the next few months.
Yeah.
We're doing giveaways. So if you watch us and you subscribe to us and you follow us on Twitter and you follow the other partners, and we've got a bit of a community growing, you will get entries into giveaways. As well, you can win games, you can win cool stuff. So yeah, it's a
Check
great
it
cause.
out.
Go to
100%.
181gaming.com/project181, I believe, or follow 181_gaming on Twitter for all
Or-
the details, and follow us.
The link below.
Yes, link below in the
true.
description. Follow us on Twitter as well. We'll be posting it and sharing and retweeting other people who are doing the same thing. So it's a really cool cause. Get involved.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Amongst
Dylan.
it.
No, anytime, man. That was awesome. Oh, well, let's jump into the games we've been playing this week. And you know what, guys? I'm going to shake it up a little bit. I want to turn this shit on its head. Because every week we start off with Mitch. But this
Which isn't
week,
always a bad thing, you know?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, man.
We're just
but,
shaking it up.
as I said, let's turn this
Just
upside
shaking and
down.
bacon.
So I'm going to start with Elliot.
Oh, I thought you were going to say yourself. Okay, thanks, man.
No, go right ahead.
I actually finished Oxenfree.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Sorry, I can't remember. Have you played it?
Yeah, but I haven't finished it.
it on Game
finish
Pass?
it. I was like,
Yes, it is on Game Pass.
I was like, because I started it and I put, 3 hours into it in one sitting. I was like, this is really cool, but I'm really tired. I need to go to bed. Didn't go back to it. Went back to it. Finished it in like an hour.
Really?
It's not very long, but
I
was like, man, I should have just kept playing it.
I got up to inside the cave. Like, it's right near the
Oh,
start.
right at the
Like,
start.
yeah, I
It's
didn't get
it's
anywhere.
real. It's spooky and it's really cool. It's like there's so many bits of it where it's just like you're walking along having a conversation, and then like something really freaky happens, and like literally hairs standing up on my arms and my neck. Like, whoa, this is really intense, and like just some of the sounds that they use and stuff is it's really well designed. I think I got a pretty good ending. There's multiple endings. I got, I think, 3 achievements ending the game. So it was a good ending. I think I missed a couple of things, but definitely worth playing. Like, it's a really cool game. It's, like I said, really quite short, but a great little narrative. And
Cool.
yeah, it's super fun too. It's got some good writing, like really good writing and bit of good humor and stuff. So I finished that. and then Tash and I finished Borderlands the pre-sequel,
Nice.
which again we weren't that far away from finishing it. We had to level up a couple of times to be able to do this next main quest, and that main quest was really cool. You start fighting I don't know if you guys played number 1, but you fight the Guardians. They're like a weird alien creature, the Iridian Guardians. So you start fighting heaps of them, and then you like go inside this, like inside the crack in the moon, and it's like just like an alien base kind of thing, or you just fight aliens for the rest of the game. But there's like one huge human boss, which is like a big gunship that you have to kill. That took us ages because we were just like, we had to level up. So we were essentially equal levels with it, but it just took ages to whittle it down. Killed that thing and then kept going with the mission into the moon base thing, and then another boss, and then another boss, and then the final boss. It was really cool ending of the game. A lot of that game is like the side missions are a bit shit, and they're
Well, that game's a bit shit.
the game itself, the story itself, I think is really cool. Like Jack, it's like Handsome Jack's like descent into madness, and it's really, really well done. A lot of the side missions are very fetch questy and stuff, but there was a cool little side mission where you help this guy called the Don, and he's like decked out in cricket gear, and you help him find his cricket ball, and it's just Don Bradman.
No way.
Really?
He's literally, like he's got a little like pitch set up with cricket like with wickets, and he's got a cricket bat, and he's like, "Can you go find my cricket ball?" And his name's the Don.
What the?
That's so good.
Is there
funny.
any tie into like? Was there any Australian
Well,
developers?
yeah, it's
like
Gearbox Australia,
Yeah.
and everyone on the
They're-
moon,
Yeah, I was
everyone
gonna
on the
say.
moon has an Australian accent. So
no.
yeah. So
That's
it's
actually
cool.
dope as. Wait, so this is Borderlands 2 is made by
Pre-sequel.
Australian-
Pre-sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's made by Aussie devs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Canberra studio, it's not there anymore.
No longer
Right.
exists. Yeah, really sad.
Got
sad.
deleted
Like Team Bondi
quite
or-
soon after that game.
Team Bondi don't exist either,
Yeah.
do they? Yeah.
For good reason, the guy who ran that place was a bit of a psycho. But anyway.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry. I'm talking about the Rockstar dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You know the devs of
LA Noire.
LA Noire.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry to.
No, that's okay. So yeah, there's some cool Aussie stuff. Like there's a lot of like little nods to Australian. Like there's an Ed Kelly character and stuff. And
I love that though.
Yeah,
This Aussie, like Australia, or like what do you call it? I can't remember. Australiana. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Is there any
There's
Mad
heaps of
Max stuff in there? I feel like that's right.
I'm
for
sure
usage.
there is. Yeah.
Rhyme. That would be right.
That is a very good point. We didn't do all the side missions, so I'm sure there's stuff everywhere.
Yes,
but
it-
Don. That's
yeah, it's so cool.
You go and get me cricket ball, mate.
Yeah, I took a screenshot of it. I was like, "That's so good."
That's awesome.
But yeah, the ending of it, like the story and stuff, was really good. I think there's DLC, but we just went straight ahead and started Borderlands 2, and I love that game. It's just so well designed. I'm playing as Krieg, the Psycho, so one of the DLC characters, and he's so much
He's
fun.
my favorite.
He's
dude.
so good, man.
I always wanted to be the conductor of the poop train.
He's literally the most insane character.
That's
That's
his-
one of his lines.
So the trailer, when he was like being showcased, like, you know, there's a new character coming into it and everything like that. He's like, it gives you sort of like not really a background story, but he's kind of like wandering through, and he's just kind of like, you know, doing his own thing. There's like a sane like voice in his side of his head,
Yeah.
like talking about, you know, what he should do. But when he actually speaks, it's just nonsense crap. And the siren, what's her name again?
Maya. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she shows up and she, you know,
He's in
he
love
starts,
with her.
he starts fighting and everything like that. He ends up like saving a life or anything like that. And no, actually before that, he goes, "Oh, say something smart," and he goes, "I'm the conductor of the poop train." And he's like, "You fucking idiot."
Yeah, he's like a doctor in like a doctor's brain in the body of a psycho. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, so he can't like express his actual words,
Intellect,
but he's
yeah.
in love with Maya the siren. So Tash is playing as her. I'm playing as Krieg.
Oh, that's cute.
And yeah, it's awesome. And the skill tree I'm leveling up is all based on just being on fire. So it's called Hellborn,
Right.
and you do more damage when you're on fire. And when you use fire weapons, you have a certain percentage chance to light yourself on fire just randomly.
To buff you, yeah.
And it's just it's unlike any other like character I've played in Borderlands. Like same with the character I played in the pre-sequel. I set her up to just be like ice, everything. So everything I did like was better if I used ice weapons. like your action skill is just like freezing, and you have like ice shards everywhere and like a ice nova just killing everyone around you. With him, it's like you just want to set yourself on fire. The more fire damage you do to yourself, the better off you are. And his action skill is like you just go into like rage, like buzz.
I went for that build. I went for just heavy melee because that's all I did. The moment something would kick up, I'd just go screaming in, just slaughtering everything in my bar.
And I love that you can build the characters out like that. Like you can mix and match the skill trees, but if you focus, especially at the start of the game, on one skill tree, you are like honing in on certain skills. Like another one of them is blood based. So like the more damage you take, the more damage you do. And like
I think that's the one I picked.
Yeah.
Is there one where you like want to keep your health like 10?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
The red tear stone ring,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, a bit more Dark Souls.
You don't want to heal up too much. But I'm doing the fire one because I just love the elemental powers in that game. So yeah, it's really fun. Already like level 8 and just loving Borderlands 2. It's super good.
Cool, man. And
We'll
again, when's
see.
Borderlands 3 coming out?
The 13th of September.
I was going to say September.
It's like a week after.
Tembies.
Well, it's actually 3 days after Gears 5, so that's going to be
3 days after Gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't think I'm going to play Borderlands 3, but I'll definitely be playing Gears.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Borderlands is on Epic for PC, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
Bleep that out, Elliot. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But I think we've all been playing a game, but we'll get to that after.
Oh, yeah. True,
yeah,
true.
that's me.
True. Awesome. Well,
And Youngblood, but
you don't want to talk about it?
see my Twitter for my thoughts on that fucking game.
We had to try to calm Elliot down. We had to all pile up on him. He was just starting to freak
Give him
out so
some
much. Exactly. We had to just give him some loving so before he had his meltdown. But, Kat, what have you been playing this week?
Oh, I've been playing pretty much the same things as last week. Played some more of The Surge and played more of Fire Emblem. I'm like
That's hectic, man.
17 hours into Fire Emblem and I'm still in part 1. Like,
Yeah, that'd be right, though. JRPGs.
I think I'm in chapter 6 or something. I don't know how many chapters there are, but I'm in part 1. So there you go. But that's going well. That's fun.
Part 1 of 1 campaign, right? Of 3?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
17 hours.
And there's New Game Plus, and like I got like a tooltip in a loading page, and it's like in New Game Plus, there's like extra like parts of the game, like different combat mechanics and shit. And I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
what? I was like, shit.
Oh, no.
JRPGs.
Gigantic. We're gonna play it like so many times, but and I don't know if New Game Plus. I'd assume it allows you to choose a different house so that you can get going through the stories and stuff like that. But I have no idea. We'll find out in about 100 hours or so. And played more of The Surge. And it turns out, got some fucking achievements. I thought I couldn't get achievements in The Surge because they weren't popping. Turns out my fucking Xbox Game Pass for PC is just absolute shit and wasn't showing me my achievements are popping. I wanted to make a big deal of my first ever gamer score, but it came and went. It's fucking gone. It's in The Surge somewhere. I don't know what it was. It's fucking gone. I'm up to the last boss in The Surge, which is really cool.
Oh, wow.
I like...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Already? How long have you been playing it for?
I couldn't tell you, mate. I have
Dark
no
Souls
idea.
Master.
Oh, because it doesn't tell you how long you've been playing for, does it?
I
What does
don't
it
know.
say?
If you go into your-
game?
Pardon?
Like in Dark Souls, like would the save file inside of the game have a
Oh,
game
it
time
does,
on
I think, actually.
Yeah.
I just haven't looked at it.
Just like roughly though, like how long to get to the end of the boss have you been playing? Like, just give it a guess. Like, I'm curious.
20, 30 hours?
Okay, so it's
Well,
not.
I did a couple of full day streams, and then I did I'd put it more closer to 30 hours, probably.
Yeah, right.
If you look in the Xbox app and you go to the achievement section and tap on the game, it usually shows how many hours you played, but it didn't for Sekiro. Some games just don't.
My Game Pass app is also saying I played Sekiro and trying to give me, like, it's like, gamer score, Sekiro, 0. And it's like, that's because I don't fucking own Sekiro.
Yeah, I noticed
on Game
that actually. I
Pass,
went
you
to compare.
potato.
I looked at your achievements the other day. I was like, wait, Sekiro? Also,
Yeah.
that's not even on Game
I think
Pass.
it's just because I streamed it on Mixer.
Oh,
I assume.
maybe.
What's your gamer score then? Hey,
Oh, my current gamer score is, I don't fucking know. 765. I also just clicked on The Surge and it doesn't tell me how long I played it for.
That's so annoying.
Annoying.
Games do
yours.
that.
You've been playing Xbox for bloody bloody millennia, mate. What's your
I think yours is like 84,000 or something.
Yeah, 83,000.
We
84, yeah, you're right. 84,025. I'm trying to hit
checked it out
90,000 by the
yesterday.
end of the year.
That explains everything.
When I
thought you were just a
downloaded the
mad
app and I was
stalker.
like looking through, I was like, oh, look at
What?
Elliot's.
Yeah.
I think mine's
35.
35?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only like 1,500 because I've only started with the Xbox Game
Yeah.
Pass.
I'm the lowest by far, but that's fine. But yeah,
Oh, what? It ranks us.
yeah, it
on the
ranks
app.
us side
Yeah,
by
yeah.
side. We get to fight.
Oh,
we
what,
could
bitch?
fight.
That's
Oh my
per
God.
month, isn't it?
Yeah, it is
Oh, it's per
monthly.
month. I gotta get to work. I'm coming bronze, bro. I gotta get up on this.
Yeah, I'm coming number 2. Surprising. But yeah, I'm up to the last boss. I half beat it. And then people in my chat were like, if you beat it, you can't do everything else. So now I'm going to go run back through the game and make sure I do all the optional overloads and all that sort of stuff and finish up any side missions to make sure I get all my goods before I
Nice.
move on to the new game. And I don't know if I'll stick with it for a new game or not. There is DLC, but I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I know you get a discount with the Xbox Game Pass, but whatever, Trevor.
Yeah.
What
you probably
the
had
fuck
your time
ever.
with it, right?
Dude, it's hard. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it, but I think Dark Souls is still more my thing. But they did Lords of the Fallen as well, so I
Yeah.
might, that
Again,
one
super
apparently,
underrated.
yeah, apparently it's more like Dark Souls. Like it was their first attempt, so it might not be as polished,
Yeah.
but it's more towards the thing that I enjoy more.
Have you played Neo?
Yeah,
Did you like it?
It's definitely different.
it was okay. Like I really enjoyed picking up like the little dudes and saving them and taking them back to my shrine. The little
Yeah.
sake cup heads, like they were
Yeah.
really cute.
The animal, like the companions were really cool as
Yeah,
well.
that's
You'd have a
really
little
cool.
Sheba.
The worst thing is that I hated the mission structure, especially when I was trying to play co-op because like in some instances I couldn't play co-op in the level until one of us had done something specific, and then we'd have to you'd have to go and run to the boss, trigger it, then go back to the start, and then you could co-op, and like it was just garbage. It really
Yeah.
annoyed me. And so I can't even remember where I got up to, but I never finished it.
Yeah.
And it was really the mission structure and the co-op that annoyed me. But I thought about giving it another go because I really liked everything about it. And it has the same sort of feature where if you use the same weapon, you get like proficiency in it and you get better at it,
Yeah.
sort of
Different
thing.
stances and stuff like that.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
It was a pretty complex, like, I guess, combat mechanics. Like, they were pretty cool like that. I played it for a good while as well, but I like you, I ended up just being like, nah, fuck this. Like, I ended up getting
Right.
bored. It was
And
just,
the mission structure, like, you had to repeat the same mission at like nighttime where it would be harder and stuff like that. And I felt like compared to all the other ones that I've, like all the Souls, like in terms of a category, it had less variety in your enemies.
Okay.
Like even in Sekiro, you're just running a lot of against a lot of dudes, but there's some other weird stuff as well.
Yeah.
But Neo just kind of felt very repetitive, but like the area was different, but then you had to repeat those areas as well anyway, so it was just kind of like, nah. I really liked the bosses
Yeah.
because they were all really different, but oh well.
because Neo 2 is coming around.
It is coming around, which is why I wanted to replay it, but
2019. Oh, and it's Team Ninja, hey.
Was it 2019?
Corner of
it's
this.
coming out real soon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dude, on May 23rd, there was a gameplay reveal.
Yeah, there was like a
Yeah, I watched
closed
people play
beta
it.
or something. Yeah.
And like, I mean, it made me remember why I really liked Neo,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I can't pinpoint anything that really made me think I'm going to stop playing it. It just bored. I just got bored of it.
Just got to a point where I was like, I don't really feel like playing this anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. So
it's
that
like-
can't say that
it's
doesn't
like
say anything
you
good.
finish the session and then you see it in your list of games and you're like, do I want to play this now? And you're like, no, because
Yeah.
it's still sitting there on my
And
PlayStation.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
close to that point with the Surge as well. Like I'm like, do I?
You've like had your time with it. Sort
Yeah,
of
I'm like,
thing.
do I want to jump on? So that's why I won't buy the DLC because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
enjoy it enough to buy it.
Sure.
But I might get the Surge too, maybe.
That'd be
We'll see.
worthwhile. I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. Like it,
They've
and it's
definitely would have
different
improved.
as well. It's so like they've, worked on the product obviously, same as Lords to the Fallen to the Surge. They've improved themselves. So
yeah.
They're
we'll see.
iterating,
Yeah,
I'm sure that they'll be
exactly.
improving.
We'll find out. We'll find out. I'd like to play it. I think it would be fun.
Well, there's been the early like reveals or the early gameplay
Looked
looks
really good.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
good.
Apparently
Looks
the
decent.
bosses are much better as well.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of people saying the bosses in the Surge weren't that good in the
Well,
Surge 1.
Well, there's like
Obviously
all of them you
subjective,
can
but-
beat in 2 different ways, and if you beat them in the harder way, you get a better weapon from them, which I love. I fucking love that mechanic. But one of them, there's one that's called Sister 1 out of 3. It's like 1/3, and I just kept calling her Sister Third. A third, I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah, there's no 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3?
no 3 out of 3 or anything. It's just one of them.
Just a 1/3.
But like she has 3 stages, and her thing to get her special weapon is basically she has these little pincers that come smack the shit out of you. You're not allowed to destroy them. You got to kill her whilst dodging 4 pincers and another thing. And it was really hard for a long time until I fought and I couldn't get any damage in. I'd just die straight away as soon as I got to that last point. And then the one time I got up there and I just dodged past her head and then smacked her, and then I just would walk back and forth and just smack the shit out of her. And I was like, okay, like once you get into the spot, you're done. And all of the bosses were like that. So there's one that stomps its legs, and if you stomp its leg if you hit its leg while the other one is up, it falls down and you can just destroy it, which was actually really annoying because that's the first boss. He comes back later in the middle of another boss. He comes out, and you've got to use his rockets to destroy these things around the arena so that 2 more of them don't come and you can get the final boss weapon. But I kept fucking hitting his legs too well and he'd just fall down and die. And I was like, ah! So, yeah, I think a better boss design would be great.
Cool.
I was watching that fight where you were fighting the guy with the axe.
Yeah,
and
fucking
it looked
spin
cool
to wing
though.
guy.
Like the guy's like combo moves were so dope,
Yeah, he
and I
was
was like,
sick.
"This looks sick." And in the moment where you were trying to get the giant robot to like hit the pillar or something, I didn't
Yeah.
end up watching what happened, but you're like, I wonder if I do this, and I wonder if I do that, and I'm like, man, this seems intense.
It's hard to figure out as well, like, why would you think to do that sort of thing?
Right.
I was just like someone in chat was like, you have to do something with the first robot that comes out to get the second boss weapon. I was like, okay, well, he shoots rockets, so he's probably got to shoot something, and figured it out from there. But I would never think of it other than that. So I don't know. They were really fun bosses until you knew what you were doing, and then you're like, oh, this is very straightforward.
Right.
So
It's kind of like every
it's
boss
more like
has
there's a
its own
puzzle.
cheese.
Yeah, exactly. The dude with the axe, I ended up he was really hard because he'd hit me and he'd take like 90% of my health and I'd have to heal straight away. But it ended up being that I could use my little robot and punch him and fucking knock him over, and then he'd get up and then I'd use my robot and punch him and knock him over. And that's all I did over and over and over again. It was just broke it. And I was like, this
Right.
is not hard. I just need to cut off his arm at the end. And a lot of the bosses were like that. And I'm sure the last boss will have something similar as well. Like right now, all I'm doing is sliding, hitting, dodging to the left. Slide, hit, dodge to the left. And it's just
Right.
easy as. So,
Yeah.
once you figure it out, it's like...
Just the rhythm and the timing
Yeah.
and cadence of it all.
Exactly. And I feel like Dark Souls doesn't have that, at least to that extent. Like, you can learn the boss pattern, but there's randomization, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
never as
Yeah.
simple as hit him with the robot, smack him once, hit him with your robot, smack him once. It's
like
not
friggin-
There's
repetitive.
patterns,
Ow.
but there's not formulas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they have stages as well that change it up a lot. So you could be in this cycle where you're trapping him, and then they'll turn around and switch it up and they'll smack the shit out of
Yeah.
you. But the Surge doesn't do that.
Right.
Well, not as much at least.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know. Should I play it? Because I started to play it and I was like, I'm lost. And then
You get
it
lost
was
so
really
much.
late.
That's the other thing that really bothers
It's
me.
really late and I was like, I can't be fucked to run around and look to where to go. And then I walked into one area and I was like, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
These people are going to kill me. And yeah,
It sucks because
and I
like
just stopped.
I'm like I don't want to say I pride myself on it, but like when I play Dark Souls games, I know exactly where I'm going. Like we were playing Dark Souls 2 the other week and I knew exactly where I was going. I have no fucking idea what's happening in the Surge.
Yeah.
I can't tell, and that's really tiresome
Right.
to be like, I don't know, especially when you go through the area you've just gotten to and you beat the boss and then you're like, oh, the boss room doesn't lead anywhere new. I have to go back somewhere. Where? And it's
hate
like I have to
that.
look through everywhere.
Yeah,
So
right.
You got to go in all
See
these
that,
other directions.
like,
and it's not an obvious direction. It's
Yeah.
like hidden.
That's what took me a while to
And
like
forgettable.
understand that like
Sekiro.
that gameplay, well that design in Sekiro, but like I could explain exactly how to get around that entire game now, right?
Yeah.
Like like where every path leads, and there's kind of only two areas that have an ending.
Yeah.
really, like after you get through them, and then it's like you have to then go back to Kuro or whatever.
But it's always
That took
really
me a while.
obvious.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
you're
you
like,
get
I
this
couldn't go
thing-
this way earlier,
Yeah.
or I needed to deliver this to this person.
Exactly. You're like looking for these things for
Yeah.
Kuro. But I love that design in Sekiro because like I remember conversations we were having and it's like, oh, you got to run through here, like go down here and you got to kill this guy. And like you just learn this
Yeah.
this map design off the top of your head.
Yeah.
And it's so, I love that design.
And I reckon
like-
if you got into Dark Souls or any of the games,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
Souls series,
They're all
I'd
really
recommend
good.
play Bloodborne.
Bloodborne
Yes.
is great.
And you are going to know that map again, like because you just
Yeah.
die and repeat and repeat.
Yeah.
And you form this mental layout of it all. I completely understand. what you
Bloodborne
mean.
is one of my favorites. And you know what? I love the shortcuts in the Surge. Every time I get out of a shortcut, I'm like, oh, it's my fucking med bay. What? Like, it's such a good feeling.
Yeah.
But I couldn't even tell you that I confidently know the layout of the first area, which is by far the simplest. And I would be like, if I have to go back there, I'm like,
Where am I?
Dude.
I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Oh, that's a bit of a shame.
I
But I'm
will-
sure that they can improve their map design with the Surge too, no doubt.
I think it's mostly because a lot of the navigation between even subsections of a map is through corridors, and you can't see shit. You're just going left, right, like up, down.
Right,
There's
no
like
landmarks or whatever.
7 exo lifts in there, and there's different floors in the hallways, which are the size of you. And like because of the suit I'm wearing, I can barely see it anyway because there's these giant like space things on the back, so I can barely see. My light's red on this suit, so I can't see properly anyway.
Oh
and then
my
I'm
God.
doing all twisty corners. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, did
Yeah.
you choose the quick boy suit or the thick boy suit?
I chose the thick boy suit, and
Yeah.
I'm a giant spaceman.
Yeah, but he
chose
looks so
thick
cool
boy
though.
suit.
Dude, I look so cool. And when you get like another thing I love in the Surge, if you get all the pieces of the suit, you get like a bonus. So because I've got all the pieces of my thick boy spacesuit, I actually move faster. So that worked
yeah.
out. I just really like the spacesuit. It was no choice on my part apart from that looks sick. But yeah,
Man.
Hell
that's
yeah.
me. I'm done.
Nice.
I'll shut up now.
No, man. All right, Mitch, take it away. What do you got for us?
Still like same thing pretty much. Still playing the same old games, playing a bit of, as I normally can play my competitive stuff, playing a bit of R6 and continuing on still with Metro. So finally got to a new area now. We got past the
Big-
sand,
Past the titties.
So,
Past the titties.
the sand area. So
For
like,
anyone
Oh,
who-
nice. What's the-
R6 is Rainbow Six Siege,
Yes.
for anyone who's not familiar. And
Oh,
Metro
yeah.
Exodus.
yeah, Metro Exodus. I should probably say that too, not just Metro. But
whatever.
What's the next
the
area?
Oh well, I
The
guess
new
first
area?
off, the sand area. It's like the main enemy there is like bandits. So like
Yeah.
it's run
Classic.
by a guy that basically controls the whole area. His idea is, well, we don't have a government anymore, so I need to look after this area. And without that, what makes us different from the mutants and what makes us
good guy
different from
bandit.
the animals, except for the fact that you're enslaving everyone and making them do forced manual labor
That's
against
what
their
makes
will.
us
Like-
Lawful
human.
evil, bro. Lawful evil.
like and then like he has this like massive like oil rig, has
Hell
this
yeah.
huge like face on it with like fire coming out of its eyes and mouth. And I'm like,
Hell
oh, this
yeah.
looks
Dude,
This
that's
guy
fucking
doesn't sound
sick.
like
It
a
was cool.
tyrant at all.
This sounds like a cool dude.
He's chill, man. He's cool.
you go into it and he's like, oh, you know what? I don't really want to fight you because I pretty much took out all these camps and killed all these people and everything like that. He's like, oh, come up, we'll chat and we'll do this, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, man, cool. So I go up there and it was okay. Like everything at first, everyone's work and everything like that, and then it kind of goes like, people getting kicked and there was like firing in squad at one point. I'm
Oh
like,
my
man.
God.
I was like,
It
well,
got
I
worse
was
and
told
worse.
not to shoot, but I kind of want to just lay waste to all of you here right now.
Remember, no Russian.
And
douche.
I got up to this next area where there was a girl there, and he was like, why are you drinking our water? You can't drink our water. Like, you're a slave. You can't do this. And he like hit her, and I was like, mate, you are one more hit away from me just blowing you to bits.
Before you just white knighting the situation.
Mitchell's
coming in there.
morals just
Mitch
coming
is
into
like,
play. I love
you
that.
can hit her once, but not twice.
You hit her one more time, I swear to God.
Well, I had
You
to
are
behave
allowed
myself.
one beating.
So what did you end up killing?
I
them
did not
all?
end up killing him.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
left it. So I went
You
upstairs.
ended up killing her, did you?
No.
He joined the rebels.
Jesus. No, No.
Oh god. That looks like fun.
This
Can I
guy
join
came in
too?
and like picked her up and like helped her out, and I'm like, "You're lucky, man. I almost wasted you." But we went upstairs anyway, and
Pretty
That's what I say to
I'm
people
pretty sure
every day.
Artyom doesn't talk like a leb, but
I don't know, man. Do you know his internal dialogue?
well, actually, our team doesn't speak.
I know,
at all,
it's
and it
so
pisses
weird.
me off.
That
It's
means
so
that it can
dumb.
be whatever you want. Come
No.
on, there's flexibility there. Come
but
on.
he is like
no, I want him to be.
specifically. He speaks in the cutscenes.
I know.
Oh, he does.
No, not in the cutscenes, like in the loading
Sorry,
screens.
in the loading. Yeah,
Not
It's
if
like
I
his
fucking
diary.
block my ears.
but
no.
like they speak to him,
And nothing is
and
like.
he doesn't respond.
and
It's
they're like,
so weird.
oh,
Classic for so
They're
many
like,
games.
oh,
Gordon
yeah.
Freeman treatment. Bro.
In Fire Emblem, everyone talks to me, and I'm just like, hand forward.
Yeah,
Is it? It's text, right? It's
Yeah,
not
I
voice acting.
choose text, but they actually speak. They're all
yeah,
voiced
yeah.
fully.
That's the
Yeah.
same as
Really?
Persona.
And there's so much. They must have been in the recording studio for 700 years.
Jeez.
I'm sure they could have put in a few voice lines. For
Yeah,
just
I
don't-
feel like they could have.
I just
like,
don't understand in a situation like Metro. Like I understand in a JRPG there are more dialogue lines, but also that's kind of how they're designed. Like the main character doesn't always speak.
Yeah, no, that's
It's the same as
most-
Persona. Everyone else speaks, but the main character says like 10 lines, but they're all in cutscene. They're all in battle.
Yeah.
But for someone like Artyom, like he's being spoken directly to. It's not an RPG. It's a first-person shooter. Like, just have him record the lines. He's got a voice actor.
man.
Yeah.
Record the fucking lines. Some of it makes no sense that I've seen online that like they're having a conversation and he just doesn't respond.
No,
It's like,
and
dude,
you-
speak to your missus, man.
his wife.
Yes.
Like the thing is though, and it's not even just talking to him directly. They'll ask him questions,
Yes.
questions that will require a response.
Why would they design it
I
like that?
don't know.
Does
man.
it? Does it? I imagine it would take you out of the game. Have you felt like that? Does it break your immersion?
Yes, like it's so weird. It's just like hey Artyom, could you do this for me, please? And then
That's a pretty
And
good
then-
Russian accent.
Let's put him to work.
so they'll do all these different things. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just work here.
Can you do like a mod of like you
Me.
be Artyom's
me
voice?
see.
It won't like it'd be pretty much just me. Just I actually lose it when they say like the word suka because I understand.
Yeah.
I'm like obviously because people of the internet and memes. They'll go, oh man, it's such a suka, and I'm like, oh suka bliat. I don't know if you needed to bleep that out, but
I'm
unless
not even sure if I'm going to bleep this episode. So
According to our podcast analytics, we don't have anyone from Russia.
Oh, okay, cool, man.
or the
That's fine then.
Baltics.
Don't
We
worry
don't,
about
we
bleeping
don't need a
fucking
bloop.
But I go up to the top of the Baron. So these names are Baron. I go up to the
Oh,
top, and
definitely
there's
a
just titties.
yes,
There's just titties everywhere.
Titties, well, that's what you do when you're a baron.
And they're just like
Titty baron.
I'm like walking around. I'm like not being my normal self because I was like streaming. I'm like, oh dear, I couldn't be my normal self.
You're like, keep the pants zipped up.
I mean,
Nick,
not like that at all. That's
If I was in the chat, I would have been like, Mitch, keep your hands where we can see him, mate.
Tap, tap, tap.
no. Okay, hang on. Okay. I mean, not that bad. Like, I'm not that bad. What? Okay, I'm not going to explain myself right now because it's just making it worse. But you go in and, Baron tries to make you a deal and
For
straight
titties?
away,
Don't
like,
tell me I'll give you tit.
oh, it's actually so bad. The guy goes to offer you a drink. Like, one of his men goes to offer you a drink.
Is
And you
it
don't
milk?
take the drink straight away. And he pulls out a gun underneath the thing. Like, I'm like, are you putting a gun on me to take a drink? Do you know who I fucking am? Drink the titty milk. Do you know who the fuck you're messing with?
Did you steal his titties
Nah, man.
from the titty baron?
Did you set them free? Wild titties?
One of your comrades comes down. She starts opening fire, and then you just start gutting everyone. and
What,
shit.
over a
Jeez.
drink? Over them being like,
Did
"Hey,
you shoot
she's
the
drink
tits?
stalker.
Well, we weren't going to negotiate in the first place. I was going up there to purely quotation marks negotiate, but not really. I was going to kill everyone.
Right, you're going to negotiate, were you?
So
I
now
was
you've
going to
left.
My
negotiate.
boy's a good negotiator. You leave how many corpses?
None.
Oh,
I mean, sorry. Actually, no one left alive. There was
Yeah.
corpses everywhere.
Yeah.
okay, there you go.
So now that you've
Not as
left
smooth
the
as it could have been,
sand,
but all right.
sandy
Yeah, now at
desert,
the sand area,
where are you now? Like the
a forest.
forest?
Oh, legit?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Is it purdy?
it actually is. Yeah,
Is it purdy?
It actually is.
Forest zones are my favorite.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
hell yeah.
So far, it's like I've fallen off a rail and I've lost all my equipment and my gear, so I went ahead and I found a crossbow. So each area I'm finding like new weapons, which is cool. Like it just the list keeps getting bigger and bigger in terms of weapons. So it's really cool. I'm really interested to see what else I'm about to find.
Do you have like an inventory that can you like swap between all the weapons? Or
Oh no, swap between the weapons. So you can only do that when you're back at the train. So when you're back at your base,
that's good though.
You can swap your weapons
I
there.
like
but
that.
in the meantime, like if you're out and about, you've got 3 different weapons.
Put
Yeah.
this crossbow in my
And
pocket.
I legit,
you can-
I'm gonna go hit download in a minute.
You can go
Exodus.
swatch it. You swap your attachments. I think I mentioned that in the last
You
podcast.
did,
But
yeah.
you know, at this stage, I've just got the crossbow. So, but there was like a set before I ended the stream. There was like a area I was going down. I don't know if it was the way I was meant to go down, but I went down it anyway, and I got like caught in a trap, like those
Net trap?
net
that
traps,
sucks you up
yeah.
in the sky?
And and they come around. They're like, you know, there's pioneers and there's pirates,
They put
and they're
you in a
working
nutsack.
together. And they're like, oh, you know, this is my trap. And he's like, yeah, but this is on our turf. And they sound like an argument, and I'm
Forest
just like,
war.
I'm just chilling
Hell
there.
yeah.
I'm just chilling there. I'm like, okay, guys,
It's
you
like
know, just
Let me
Sick
out
of
of
blitz.
this.
let's just
sack.
pick this up, you know, Benestorjina. And I don't know what that means, but anyway. And
Russian.
I turn to my right, and there's this giant, big, fuck off, like radioactive bear with like fucking bits of its skin fucking missing and shit. And I'm just like,
That sounds sick.
it looks at
juicy,
me, and I'm
though.
like, man, I'm not
Nah.
here. I'm not here. Like 100%.
Like das vadanya.
Dos Vadonio.
Get the fuck out of there. That's awesome.
And it looks at them, and all the guys like, oh shit, it's a bear. It jumps down, it like fucking mauls one guy, slaps the other guy. The other guy follows a fucking Molotov on it, catches fire. It doesn't give a
Holy
fuck,
shit.
man.
You're
It
sitting
just
there
starts
eating
eating them and
popcorn.
throwing them left, right, and center. I'm just like,
Be still.
I got my knife out. I'm like quickly going through the net. I'm like, quick.
That's awesome.
And fucking cut the net, falls down, but it runs off.
Yeah.
Right.
But the thing is that it runs to the water, and like there wasn't many bushes between it and the water. I run over to the water, nothing's there. I'm like,
Maybe
where did it go? Did it just all of a sudden learn how to swim? What
Maybe.
the fuck?
You don't know.
Bears
Bears know how
can
to swim.
swim.
Yeah.
Well, this is a big bear. I
It's
don't
a
know
radioactive
if it,
bear with big holes in it. Come on, like, fair enough.
it sinks.
Probably walked into the water and just sank
The water
to the
goes
bottom.
straight in and it sinks.
We're taking on water.
Whoops.
It just
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
sinks. So that was pretty much where I ended it. But I'm separated
Nice.
at the moment. Oh, it turns out my wife, like, she's been coughing the entire time, like,
yeah.
because she falls down a hole.
Foreshadowing, she gonna die.
She falls down a hole in like
is this, Red Dead?
in the first area.
Yeah, true. Tuberculosis.
She falls down in the first area, in like this hole, and her gas mask breaks.
Oh,
So she's there.
good.
She's stuck in this like there's like massive like armored doors that have like caution and radioactive and all these other
Yeah, she
warning
gonna die.
signs, and she's in there for like
She got
a
the-
good few minutes, just like
She got them particles up in the lungs.
she's like breathing like
gonna
badly. She's like coughing. So she's been coughing the whole time, and
Like me.
sounds like
you
it.
know, you end up like you're sitting between each area. You'll sit on the train, and you'll get to like pretty much just hang out, and you kind of like enjoy the moments.
Yeah.
Like,
But don't talk to her.
no, you know, the
But you
moments.
don't
You
speak
don't
back,
talk
yeah.
to her.
Oh, well, you don't talk. She talks to you, but you comfort her. Like
Yeah.
in the first one, she sits on your like she lays her head in your lap, and you're holding, you're cuddling. And it's like a nice pure moment. And I was like, oh, I'm really enjoying this. Like even though the Colonel wants me, I'm gonna sit here with my wife and enjoy this moment. Except for the second part, we had a real good time. If you know what I mean.
Oh, no.
We had a real good time, and then you go off and walk away. But
Oh, you
at the dinner table, she starts like coughing again, and the next thing you know, she starts like vomiting blood in front
Oh
of
my
everyone.
God.
Is
I'm
this like during the intercourse or
no, after,
Yeah, no during.
before?
after,
Checking how his hat looks.
and yeah. So I was like, well, I saw this coming. She keeps coughing the whole time. She goes, oh, it's just probably sand. I'm like, I don't think sand makes you cough this bad.
Probably
I think that's
sand.
She's got the blood sand in her lungs, man.
That's
She's
blood
just coughing
sand.
it out.
Maybe she
So-
got that scoliosis. I don't know, man.
They're all like,
She
they're all,
bendy.
they're all like, oh, it's probably,
bendy.
it's probably. She's like, oh, it's probably nothing. Everyone's like, oh, it's probably nothing. I'm like, I'm no doctor. No, Artyom is no doctor, but I think it's pretty bad.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Trust me. It's
Trust me.
bad.
I am very.
that's gonna
I am
end.
biggest comrade of Mother Russia.
Sounds like there's a lot of points of like genuine tension. Sounds cool. I'm
There's
interested in that.
honestly, I think a lot of you would enjoy it. I would
got them.
highly recommend it and give it a go.
Yeah, I've got the first two. Would you recommend playing the first two before playing this?
You don't have to necessarily. I don't think you have to necessarily.
Pretty clunky.
It probably would
Yeah.
make. I think there's like. I think little bits would make sense if you did play them, but I wouldn't say it's necessary.
I think
That
a
doesn't
recap
sound
video on YouTube would probably get the job done. To be
Probably.
honest.
I bought them for about $8 for both of them. So
like they're fun.
So
Hard no
I
foul.
went. What was the second one? Metro.
2033?
No, Last
That was the
Light.
first
Light.
one.
That was the
Last
first
Light.
one.
So I started playing Last Light, and it still felt pretty clunky even playing
Right.
that. And like I played the original one. I didn't finish it, but I got very far into it, and I really enjoyed it. But I just tried to get in the second one, couldn't. But after hearing
much plunky clunky.
how much of a good experience Mitch has had with it,
Yeah.
I'm
There's
gonna
so much
fucking get
more.
some Exodus.
There's so much more involved. Like
sounds a lot better.
in the sand area, I managed to pick up like a few different equipments for my armor, not just for my guns, but
So you
I
upgrade
picked up
your
like a
armor
motion
too.
tracker, like
Oh,
on my
cool.
wrist. So every now and then,
Spider-Man.
it helped out so much because the mutants like. Some of them like might be dark, but some of them might actually blend themselves in with the sand.
Yeah.
So they'll be completely covered in like light sand and grains and stuff, and they'll hide against like walls. And I used to make fun of it. I'd like, I can clearly see you're up against the wall. Like you are not hiding, and I
Yeah.
just shoot them or throw a throwing knife in them and laugh. But sometimes I would not see it, and they would generally scare the shit out of me. Just jump out of nowhere and just like start trying to maul me apart. But
Sounds sick.
you'd walk into an area and my
Scary.
beeper would just go off.
I love
like
spoopy.
it's just every 2 seconds it just like beep, and you'd see the little dots in each direction that they are. I went to one
yeah.
area I ran into, and it's just like it beeped. It only beeps once, but it showed like 6 different signatures in different areas. I'm like,
Dude.
I was like, uh-oh.
You're describing that scene from Aliens.
Yeah.
We're all
I
fucking
love
dots
genuine spooks in games like
Yeah.
that. Like
Oh,
when
it was-
someone jumps out of the
it
wall
was
at you.
fun.
Did
I'm like,
anyone play Isolation? Like Alien
yes, I
Isolation?
did.
Fuck
Isolation
that.
was a
Fucking Mitch is
testament to my
boy.
sanity.
Mitch knows what's good. You guys suck.
Yeah, I'm
It was
a
Too
big-
scary.
Fuck.
too spooky. Oh,
Oh,
man.
it's just like
I'm a baby.
the
Mitch is
fact
a horror
that
Game Boy. You know, like
the fact like
My man.
you'd run for the exit and knowing full well you've got the aliens' attention, like, oh man, I'm about to shit my pants.
it's like this shit is so nearly over.
But it's not really the same thing in this, but you see the 6 signatures on the motion track and you'd slowly just walk and you go, I cannot see these mutants anywhere.
And
But I know
they're
there's
everywhere.
apparently 6 of them in all different directions. And then they just fucking pop out of nowhere, shotgun out, and I just start fucking going Arnold on this shit. It was great. I honestly recommend.
Cool.
Sick.
Yeah, sick, dude.
What about
Sounds
you,
cool.
Dylan?
Big
What about
dog.
me?
Yeah, boy.
I've been pretty disappointing this week because all of you have been going on some fucking tangents, and I don't think I can do that because I don't have any cool gaming.
Well,
skills.
get on Metro,
Yeah,
get
whatever.
on Fire
Hey,
Emblem,
hey,
get on.
There's one game we all.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. But I've been playing Devil May Cry 5.
Nice.
Nice.
I've been
Getting back into it.
Holy shit, it is so good.
Have you finished it once already?
No, I haven't. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
think something came out. It was either Sekiro or some other game that I just completely lost interest in DMC to get into that.
feel like
Yeah.
it was Sekiro.
It probably was
I think
Sekiro
so,
because we
yeah.
were all going crazy for
We'll
that
go
shit.
nuts.
Oh yeah, but DMC, oh my god, it's so pretty and it's so cool. Like all the characters are just so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
like and they say really cool shit, and it just I feel like every element
The
that
fucking-
they've designed in the game is literally like around the design philosophy of like just make it cool.
Yeah.
The book
Just
dude,
make it as cool
though.
as
Yeah, yeah, V.
Fucking
Dude.
emo book dude.
V.
Emo book
Hold
dude.
X to read a fucking poem. like,
Right?
legit.
Is that
What?
Look,
Kylo
I've
Ren.
watched a bit of it, and I would have to say that like that character is not cool.
Oh,
in
dude,
any
as,
way
cr-
to me.
as cringy
It's like,
as he is,
Oh, yeah.
as cringy as he is, he's super fun to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a lot
I
of
don't
fun.
doubt that,
'Cause You
but-
read your gotta be
Read your
careful with
poems.
the words I use here. You read your sad boy poems, basically, and that regenerates your health, which is kind of cool.
That
Right.
is cool.
But
And you
your
fight with like
weapons-
shadow monster things.
Yeah, well, your weapons
Got a bird
are
and a-
animals. They are these like
animals, aren't they?
Bird and a panther or
I
something.
can't remember. It is a bird and it is a panther. They have like the bird has a personality. He's a character. He talks. But he can help you fly. You can double jump and he'll like pull you up and drag
sick.
you around. And then the shadow, which is the jaguar/cat thing, like you use that as your main melee weapon. You know what I mean? Like it can
Yeah, it
zip
smacks
around.
for you.
and, like as you mash X, it'll tear people up for you. It is really cool as him. But then you've got Dante to play as well as the other dude, the younger guy who's not Dante.
Holy shit.
Nero,
Nero, yeah.
So Nero, he's the guy you start as, but Dante, holy crap, he's got 4 different fighting styles and all of these different weapons to choose from. It is so awesome, the combos you can pull off with it, like just the amount of different attacks that you can chain together. It's a lot of fun to play. So that's what I've been
I have it.
smashing a little bit.
I really like the chick
another
that drives the van.
Yeah.
She's awesome, and the music is really
Yeah,
good.
the
'cause
music's awesome.
Whenever she rocks up, this awesome song plays, and it's crazy. Like she'll drive this van like through buildings, through these like old churches and all this crazy architecture. She'll just destroy all that, and somehow jump over it, and the van's completely fine.
She's like,
just
pick
to
me
rock
that
up.
piece of shit up. That's for me.
Exactly,
Give me
just to
that.
like give you the arm upgrades.
Yeah.
Because with Nero, his arm's been ripped off, so you get all these prosthetics that do all this crazy shit. So that's the trade-off, because Nero has both his because Dante has both his arms, so he gets all of the different fighting styles.
Yeah.
But with Nero, he gets all of the different prosthetic arms, which is cool because it varies the gameplay significantly across the 3 different characters. So I think it's quite a lot of fun. I don't have
Sick.
any stories because I've only recently been playing
That's
it
chill.
again. But yeah, the other game that all 4 of us have been playing,
The best
which
time.
has been fucking awesome.
So much fun.
Super enjoyable, of course. Gears of War 4.
First little
Oh, yeah.
milestone for our little group playing.
Yeah,
together for the
it
first
is.
time.
And it's funny because I was like, holy fucking meatheads play bloody Gears of
Yes.
War. But now we're all getting into it and enjoying it a lot.
It's so much fun, but to be honest, one of my favorite takeaways from when we were playing, when I was like, this is so much fun, like, because it was amazing, but I would never buy the game. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
were like, yeah, I'd never buy the game, and so were you, Elliot, and then Mitch, you were just like, what the fuck do you mean? Like,
Actually,
it doesn't
why.
make any sense.
Actually, after playing it again, I totally don't know why I didn't buy that years ago. Like,
Why? It just
Gears 2 and 3 I was a huge fan of both of them. And I'm loving Gears of War 4. It's
so much
amazing.
fun to
I'm
play
really
with you
enjoying
guys.
the campaign as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I need
really
to,
enjoy
I need
it.
to start
Is there?
that,
Can
yeah.
you co-op the campaign?
You
Yes,
can.
you can
You
co-op
can
the
co-op
campaign.
it.
Thanks,
Two
fun.
or
What anybody
four.
going to say? I
Two
want
or
to co-op
four.
it with someone.
2 or 4 players in the campaign.
I think
I think only. Oh, I don't know.
could be,
Because
because
I
in
think
all the-
Gears 3 was
you have a
4.
squad of 4 the whole time.
You just play as like a cog.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so it could be 4 players. We could all play the campaign
Let's
together.
campaign
Oh
together.
man, I can't wait
Can
for
we
my
actually
game
do
to
this?
crash right in the middle of that. That'll be
Can
great.
we do it tonight?
No, I want to play Horde tonight.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll play Horde tonight.
I'll play Horde
But
tonight.
look, okay. Back to the point.
Oh,
It doesn't.
We're gonna be home so late.
It doesn't make sense. I can't try and explain it to me. I don't see how you can like a game so much, have so much fun with it, and go.
I can tell you.
I can never buy the
I can tell you exactly why. I don't
Bank
enjoy
balance.
the game. I enjoy playing the game with my friends. And also, I'm going to get it on Game Pass, so I don't need to buy it. So fuck that shit. But the main enjoyment is playing it with people, not necessarily the game itself. And it's, it's a full price game, and games are expensive here. I can get that same experience playing another co-op game with you guys. So I don't.
But you
Well, the
don't
beauty
have
of
to,
it,
because we're getting it on
it's on Game
Don't have
Pass.
to, 'cause
It's
it's on
got
Game Pass.
crossplay. Just to make everyone aware, if you haven't been listening to this show for the last 3 months or whatever, I'm on Xbox. All these guys are playing on PC. We've all got Game Pass, and we can play crossplay together.
It's so
It's the
good.
greatest.
The bee's
Yeah.
knees,
I
man.
really
Yeah.
need to figure out how to get my fucking notifications popping. I went into the notifications
Yeah.
thing and everything was ticked. So
Just reinstall the Xbox app.
Getting
Yeah.
getting an achievement is the most satisfying.
I'm so sad I
ever,
missed
like-
my first achievement.
Getting trophies on the PlayStation and go shit on getting achievements. Like there's something about the way it pops, and if you get a rare achievement, it makes this really cool sound, and it
I
shows
want
you the
that.
percentage of people who've got it, and it's just I love it.
I don't-
Mitch,
I don't
you've
know
got
if it
to.
does that on PC. Like,
Does it pop though?
Couldn't
I
ask
get a
me.
notification, but I don't hear any sound.
Oh, do you know? So it doesn't
could
come up
just
with the
be
like
still
thing at the bottom of the
pork.
screen, like achievement unlocked. It comes up on the side.
No, it comes up in the bottom right hand corner. Just as this tiny little pop up, kind of like it does in
Man,
Steam.
yeah.
it's easy to ignore. It's tiny. It's out of the
so
way.
satisfying
I
on
was
Xbox.
That's
watching
part of
it.
the Xbox experience, though, is that those
Yeah.
sounds and those little
Yeah.
parts that sort of be like, I'm playing Xbox.
I was
Yeah,
waiting
true,
for an
true, true.
achievement the whole time we played Gears because we were at the same spot and you'd be like, level 10 achievement. And
Yeah.
I'd hit level 10 and I'm like, there's nothing.
Oh, I don't think I saw them. I don't know if I saw them either, though.
I definitely.
it
like
could
there's-
just be that betas poo poo a little.
Yeah, it could be. Like,
Yeah, because it is a new app. That whole Xbox
Yeah.
app is new.
so we've got to remember that. We've got to remember it's a beta.
It's okay. I'm
It's
just
a
kind of
beta.
sad I missed my first
You know what's
one.
cool though about the Gears 4? I assume this is because it's on Game Pass. I have all the DLC.
for Gears.
Gears of War 4.
Oh,
Like
right.
if I go into the store and go to the season pass, it's like you own the season pass,
Oh,
and it's
I
like
guess I'll check that out.
$53 for the season pass.
And that's why
And
I would
own
not buy the game.
every single part of it.
Yeah, but you don't have to buy the season pass, though.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
But with the new one, I think it's all going to be included, like in the
the
purchase.
base.
We've got to remember too, like in the next Gears, like we don't only just have Horde, we have that new mode as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
So dope.
That looks great.
Like I cannot.
What's it called?
wait,
Escape?
man. Oh, I think so.
Or arcade.
I think
Wait,
Arcade's what we
arcade.
played in the
Arcade-
tech
was
test. but-
Escape only 3-player though?
It is.
Oh, go away.
Oh, it is. That's
That's such an odd.
Dylan, you're out because it's going to crash on your computer. No.
I hope Gears 5 doesn't have that
I'll
issue.
read between the lines. Thanks, bitch.
Mitch and I played Horde again last night, and I was the reason we failed. But we started with 5 people, with 3 randos and me and Mitch. One person left after like 5 waves, and then another person left, then another person left. It was just me and Mitch. We got up to wave 23 though, and then I stupidly just got killed when Mitch was down, and we failed. But it's so much fun. Like, it's so good building all the fortifications and the turrets, and that map we played on was really cool.
That map's a really good
That's
one, so
really
we might
good
play
for-
that one.
Yeah,
It's
I think
it's called
the
a Forge.
Foundry- The Forge.
The
yeah.
Forge.
You
Was
can
that the one
even
you
like
guys played last night?
yeah.
Yes.
There's even a button right up the top where we were like setting it
man.
up. You press this button and the forge lights up, and it's this huge like rotunda
It's
area.
legit
It just
a
fucking lights on fire.
Engine.
That's
it is like
amazing.
a rocket
Yeah.
ship fucking
So if
engine.
there's heaps of
like,
bad guys in there, you just boop.
just
what?
exploding fucking fire from it.
Dude.
Like
You can funnel them with all the
insane-
fortifications.
Yeah, I was going to
too.
say, funnel them in and like get like a fucking tank.
Probably not that
to-
area
No,
though.
because
We
it's
need-
on the other side of the map.
It's-
you
it's-
can see it.
Well, you
It's-
can put your fabricator wherever you want.
Yeah,
You
I
can
know
just play
that,
a
but
dangerous game. If you want.
location wise though, it makes no sense.
But the
like,
button
it's so,
is up where you want to be.
That's fine. Just,
Yes,
And it's like the other side of the map.
that's fine. Just put your fabricator in the fire hole, draw them all in, and you go stand near the button. You just press that. Boop.
I wonder if
Also, we
fire
fought
would
2
have
brew
fabricator.
marks in
Yeah.
wave 20, and that was, well, small
okay, hang
marks.
on. These guys probably don't know what a brewmark is.
I don't know.
Sure, true.
So
Uninitiated.
They're-
boys
We'll
that we
find
are.
out when we play together.
huge
guess so.
boys.
Yeah.
brewmarks in like the other like gears, they've just giant big like beasts with like miniguns on their wrists,
Yeah.
the giant rocket salvo on its like
Spider-Man
back,
miniguns.
and you know they're dope. Like they're so cool. I love the look of
Yeah.
brewmarks.
I mean, they're
but
Were there lambent brew marks?
Yes.
They were fucked.
They're-
Yeah.
anything that Lambert was like
Acid.
emulsion.
Emulsion, it was
Emulsion
called,
is like
yeah.
it was like I think it was like gonna be a fuel source.
And
But it turns out it was like highly volatile and stuff like that.
So now
but
it's a weapon.
back
Well,
then,
yeah.
it started to like merge with like the horde.
it was
Oh,
full
like
on.
the
That's what number
locusts.
3 was kind of all about.
Oh,
was-
is that why you had those
the
like,
locust,
glowing
yeah,
little
The glowing
yes,
ones,
yes,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
I
would
remember.
explode.
I
So
played that.
brew marks were starting to get affected by it. So it pretty much became walking mini nukes.
Was that Gears 3?
That was Gears 3.
Yeah, I played that one.
Yeah,
Hell
that was
yeah.
sick.
So, but in
That means
this
I played
one,
all the Gears except for Judgment, I guess.
this one though,
Yeah.
I was saying to Elliot last night, I'm like, well, you know, Brewmarks are bad enough to fight, but the fact that they are now like, instead of like getting their bodies like converted with emulsion, they can convert to this like really hard like crystal that is tougher than diamonds, tougher than almost any metal on the planet. You can't break the crystal at all. So you just gotta like shoot these tiny little weak spots.
They're like big like
boils.
pustules on
Like
it.
little
Pus
big-
testes.
Oh,
Nasty.
Pus testes.
But yeah, they were
testes.
fun. They were fun to fight. I
Yeah.
really want to play that map again. That was good.
Yeah, that
was
sounds really good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a letdown on our team, but I'll just keep building more barbed wire. It'll be fine.
Yeah, dude.
Why? You
Like,
weren't doing bad. Like,
no, you're not at all. And it's a full team game. And
Yeah. The
when you
teamwork
start getting
is the best part.
Yeah.
Then like teamwork.
yes, please.
when you start getting more and more cash as well in the fabricator, and you can build get the weapons that you want and build the turrets,
Yeah.
and it's just so satisfying. I love it. It's so fun.
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah.
super keen for Gears 5 and to get all new skins for my guns.
Oh my
Because,
god.
oh my god, those loot boxes.
Yeah,
There's
they're
so much
not
to
in
catch up on.
Gears 5.
I know they're not
Yeah.
loot boxes, but
Hopefully
Well,
I
they
still
are
wanna get-
exactly loot boxes in
Yeah.
Gears 4. Like
Yeah.
I am a huge proponent for Xbox, but that is like
that's the
that is
loot
loot
box.
boxes, right? And
Yeah.
it's so satisfying when you start up the game and it's
You got
almost
like
at
40.
Gears 5, and I
Dude,
got...
we had to stop for like 25 minutes
To
before we started
open all of
actually
our
playing
free
the game.
boxes.
We're going there one by one, opening these fucking loot boxes.
And we're
trying
all
to get
going like,
skins out
oh,
there.
I got this fucking man skin. Oh, I got this man. Oh,
Cat got the gold one. Oh, I got the rainbow one. Yeah, all right, boys. Let's
got
get
the
it
green
done.
bubbles.
children.
We
It
spent
was
most
so
of the night in the
good.
fucking menus, bro. Like, oh.
it was so satisfying, but that was straight up loot boxes. But I'm so glad Gears 5
That's
won.
why I'm keen for Gears 5 because it's going to be slightly different. And I'm going to get, like, I want to decorate my guns.
Yeah, it's so... I love the customization.
I was saying to Elliot, like, Gears 3 was the first one they introduced that into. Like, it just started off with just different skins for your guns. You just earned them, I
Yeah.
think. I don't think you had to,
Earning
like...
is the best.
Earning's how it's
you
gonna
just-
work
you
in
just
the
earn
new
them.
one. Yeah.
Because
And like I loved it. Like I had like most of my guns had like lightning all over them, like or like this cool like rainbow glowing effect coming from like the chainsaw of the bayonet of the lancer. It was like so dope.
Yeah.
And then like in Judgment they kind of upped it a bit. Like they kind of upped it to different customizations, like not customizations, but like different like skins again, and kept going from there. But the fact Gears 4 was like it was like another turning point. Like not only did you customize your skin, but you also like I mean, actually no, Gears 3 had different skins. Like you had Augustus Cole like in his football
outfit,
and his,
yeah.
was it Thrash? No.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Couldn't tell you.
Whatever
Yeah.
the sport was that he played, like
Future football.
Yeah, you could do that as well and kind of get.
But it wasn't as- it wasn't like it is
to
now.
This,
Yeah.
Extent.
I'd say is the word. But
I think I hope that Gears 5, not only can you buy them with like the in-game currency that you earn or whatever, however it's going to work, but I hope there are ones that you can earn through like activities that you complete.
I think they said there are.
Because I never fucking get them, but I try really hard. Like
And it
I'm
always
like,
gives
this
you
is the
something to
one I
focus.
want, and it's
Yeah.
like the top level, and it's
Yeah.
like I'm never gonna get 1,000 headshots in a horde game, but I'm gonna try.
if you play the game long enough, it'd be achievable. Oh, for that, if that was an achievement, that'd be achievable. Like, but you just stick in the high-res, get the cool stuff. You know, that's
I meant
big
like
dick
in,
status.
I meant like in one horde match,
Oh,
like
yeah.
1,000
that's-
headshots in one horde match.
don't
That's
think
a,
There's 50 rounds.
Never gonna
It's
get it.
possible.
I don't think it is. I really
even
don't
think
think
there's
there's enough
1,000
enemies.
enemies,
Yeah.
Try me.
There's speaking of achievements, there's 4,000 gamer score in Gears 4. There's
I
like
know, I saw.
160 achievements
I
to
think
get.
I got 655 at the moment for Gears 4.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because you've been doing the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 4,000. It's insane.
I have
There's even like
200.
Road to Gears 5
There is.
achievements.
I got stuff for that as well.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Which is like reach level 10 or whatever before Gears 5 comes out. They all like do X before Gears 5 launches.
Yeah, it's
pretty cool.
I dig it.
So we should definitely play that.
Yeah,
sometime.
I'm
it was
keen.
so much
Wait,
fun.
wait. You said we were going to play tonight?
Yes.
Oh,
we have to
it's
finish
9
this
o'clock
podcast first.
Let's give it a go then. Yeah, right.
Elliot's
Cool,
got
yeah.
the first topic of the week.
I
We've
do.
got to speed this shit up if we're going to go play games.
All right, well,
Boom,
this
boom,
one's
boom.
going to be pretty quick anyway. Because this game's a fucking fail it. No. Okay, so...
Don't say no. It is.
Okay, it failed. But BioWare finally, what is it, 3 months late, released
I
the
don't think
Cataclysm.
it's 3 months late. I think it's a lot more
Well,
than
it's
No,
supposed to
that.
come
it was
out
meant
in
to be
May,
May.
June, July. It's August. So three.
Oy.
So what did they
Three.
learn? Don't release roadmaps.
Yeah,
Roadmaps
never do a roadmap. Live
They do.
services suck.
They do.
Just release a friggin' RPG, BioWare. Do me proud.
Just finish the game and then release it.
So interesting. There are new story missions. Unraveling the mystery of the Cataclysm. I'm actually probably going to play it so I can give a bit of an in-depth look at it and see
In
how
depth.
it is.
It's going to have like two things.
I
In
know.
depth, 2-minute video.
There is some new bad guy called Vara Brom.
Who is
Weird.
the fucking
Irrelevant.
leader of the Valkyries. There you go. Hot news for you.
I've
I don't know who
It's
the
true.
Valkyries are.
Is that?
And
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
can't
That's
remember.
actual. Yeah,
Oh,
that's actually
okay.
it.
I do not care at all. Hey, but please continue.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize.
I think there's now melee weapons in there, so you can have.
Oh,
like,
there
swords
is.
and
Oh,
shit.
okay, that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's boy and Anthem again, boys. Let's get back into it. Yep.
There's new legendaries and
I mean, I still own it.
masterworks.
So, that's
Because I did that Origin Premiere thing.
oh yeah,
Oh, I
of
see.
course.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna
my-
say I still own it. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
that-
need to
oh,
buy it again.
big news.
That's my barrier to entry.
Big news. Leaderboards.
Leaderboards.
Finally, man.
There's
That's
also-
why I quit.
You can actually also do gameplay modifiers called inversions now, so it impacts how you face the challenges of the Cataclysm. Seasonal currency.
It sounds pretty fun, like because
seasonal
the
stuff.
Cataclysm's adding a new area. But
Is it a new area?
It is apparently a new area.
Oh, okay.
But,
I thought it was the same area, just with like an Instagram filter over it.
Maybe it is. Because the other thing is that if you're in free play, you can find like I'm just going to call them sky tears. I was going to call them something worse, but I'm going to call them sky tears. And like you can enter them, and then you're in like the Cataclysm, and you can fly around the whole Cataclysm if you want, but while you're in the storm, you get hurt. So then you need to do objectives so that you can clear an area which stops you from being hurt, and you can have like some shelter, and there's like time limits and stuff.
Flying into sky tears, if you go over like a certain, like even the smallest bit of elevation, you go up a little bit too high, it starts to push you right back down. You know what I mean? With that restrictive flying system.
It's like a portal that's like coming in the sky, and and
I mean,
you have to wait for it to like develop as well.
Oh,
Like there'll be
really?
a timer for when you're allowed to enter that mission, but that's only in free play. The Cataclysm is separate as well.
Right.
To be fair, like, you get pushed down when you reach the top of that, but that flying system is one of the
it's
best parts
so
of that game.
good.
I'm not.
It's fun.
I'm not a fan. You can't fly from one spot to another. You have to go through all the little caverns and ravines and stuff like that. It doesn't feel free
I love it.
flying. I don't know.
What?
I just feel
literally
restricted
free flying.
It is to a point where it's like I have to go through this cavern system to get to this instead of being able to fly over it. Like, I mean, come on.
That only happens a few times in that huge map, though. Most of
I
the
just
time,
felt
you
like
can just
most
fly.
of the time I was playing Anthem, I was fighting with the fucking controls. Like, I don't know why. I mean, again, I was playing on PC.
Were you on keyboard and mouse?
No. I was playing with the controller.
I had to
Yeah,
adjust
wow.
my flight controls a lot before I was comfortable with it,
Yeah,
and then it was smooth sailing.
yeah.
It
Right.
got comfortable to fly, but I just didn't like the restrictiveness of not. I don't know what it was. It was just like I'm looking at the map. I'm so close to my objective. If I could just fly over that little ridge, and
Sure,
get there,
yeah, okay,
I'd be
there
like,
are
And there
some
weren't enough
moments like that.
tunnels through certain
Yeah.
areas. Like you had to go around like for 5 minutes before you could then.
Maybe I
move
just
back.
played it
Exactly.
way too much.
Maybe you
and
got
I,
some
like,
fucking
Yeah, you
rose-colored
did.
glasses there, man. Because this trash tier game that you keep spruiking is absolute
I'm
garbage.
honestly, I'm just my.
Do you want to know how I
plan-
really feel? Or
I'm honestly just hoping that if I leave it long enough and don't touch it, then one day I will go back into it and I'll be like, man, this is great. Like,
Yeah.
like if
Rigorous
I leave it
authenticity.
for like Destiny
Rigorous
year 3, like if I wait 3 years for Anthem year 3 and then I pop in, I'm like, wow, look at all this cool stuff. Like, and then I can just forget about
I'm
it.
just sometimes
Harrowing
stubborn.
past.
So another cool thing. Oh, sorry, Mitchell, you go.
I'm sometimes stubborn. Like my brain goes, well, you know, you should have been this when it first started. You should have been that. Like, it's been shit.
But you
It's
played
crap.
Rainbow Six,
Huh?
So but you're right into Rainbow Six, and that was trash when it came out.
No, man, I don't remember a time where it was shit.
When
Sorry.
it first came out, it was a trash tier.
Well,
That's
actually,
why
I
they
didn't
revamped
actually
the
play-
entire game.
I didn't
Punch up,
actually
boys.
play it when it first came out.
Same with the Division.
Well, then you
Not that
can't
you played the
talk
Division.
shit, Mitchell.
I can talk all the shit I want.
All right.
That's what gamers do.
So, also there are if you remember that E3 trailer that was just like a big fraud. One of
Yep.
the guns was called like Jara's Wrath, and
Yes.
it was a Volt rifle. The game now has that weapon, and it has Volt rifles. It has pulse accelerators, Volt casters, and blade slingers, and 3 new types of weapons.
Can I also just say
There's new gear and shit as well. So
that
go
in
on.
Anthem, the 2 weapons fully bothered me.
The 2 weapons.
Fully bothered me that I didn't have 3 weapons. Like, having only 2 to switch between,
Oh, okay.
really, I was not okay with it. It really bothered me for whatever
that-
reason. I don't know. I felt like I ran
that's
out of
not that weird, though,
weapon.
is it?
I mean, I ran out of ammo all the time, and then I was just running around doing fucking nothing. I'm like, if I had a 3rd gun, I could
Yeah,
probably
right.
stretch this. Like,
That seems not that weird to me, though. To have 2 weapons.
I don't know. On most things I play, you have 3 weapons. Like, I have a fucking D-pad for a reason. 3 weapons and a grenade. Like, what the fuck?
great, you know.
Like, we've been playing fucking Gears. 3 weapons and a grenade at the top. Like, although Gears 4 only has two.
Some only have 2 and a
sidearm and
grenade.
2 mains.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's what I
cool.
wanted. 2 mains and a sidearm. Or even like Destiny, you have like your sidearm main and then your tertiary like power weapon sort of thing.
Yeah,
And I fucking
yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
But
Power weapons would be cool. in
yeah,
Anthem.
I wish there was like a power weapon or something in Anthem. I feel
Yeah.
like that would. I just like the 2 guns is not enough play variety for me. I think
I love it in
wanna be
Borderlands how
switching
you
Yeah.
have 4 and a grenade. It's awesome.
Like,
Yeah.
I found
Just
it was... especially because I was always Colossus.
Yeah.
I always set it up so I had I think it was like a slow rate of fire, like LMG, which
Yeah.
was it was decent because it
Yeah.
was like I wasn't going through ammo really quickly, but it was strong. It felt good. It wasn't like crazy, but I had like the assault cannon, literally the RPM was insane. Like it would just shoot bullets faster than it could almost like try and spit them like the cartridges out of the gun. Like I found that so dope, but I ran out of ammo so quickly.
I
and then
never had ammo.
I had one gun. I had one gun the entire time.
Right.
Like,
I
right.
never had ammo. It sucked. And like my ideal for a game would
Maybe I
be-
always had ammo because I was the interceptor and I just stabbed everyone.
Yeah, you stabbed everyone, so you didn't have to use fucking ammo. Like my ideal would be a pistol, a fucking rifle, and then a sniper rifle at the end. Like
Yeah.
an auto rifle in the middle. But like Anthem left me with like a pistol and like a what's it called when it's like a rifle but it's closer to a sniper rifle.
DMR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I have no fucking bullets and I'm just like fuck.
What are like marksman rifle? They're
Marksman
called,
rifles, that's- yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
love.
Well, that's what-
love
well,
marksman rifle.
Potentially
That's
it
what
was
the
my
M and the
own
R
fault
stand
for
for
not
in
choosing the
DMR,
right
but-
things. But
Yeah.
even when I chose like auto rifle and like a closer to a sniper or something, like I just felt like I was always out of ammo. I was just running around like jumping so I could do the fucking slam into the ground, and
Yeah.
that's all I was
Right.
doing.
Yeah.
Like,
I just wanted to rocket salvo everything. I just wanted to blow the whole fucking planet up with missiles from
they
my
definitely
shoulders.
needed to fix a lot for me, so I'll be waiting
Yeah.
for a while before I.
The patch notes
Yeah.
are pretty like
Extensive.
in depth, but again,
cool.
I'm not sure if it's actually going to improve it. And people
Way
are still
too little, too late. Come
people
on.
are still having huge connection issues. Like,
that was the worst as well.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to play with
Still-
my friends.
yeah. I don't know with after this update if they are, but we'll see.
Also,
but like,
you know what fucking sucked? That huge world, and you could only have 3 people in it. Like,
yeah, what?
why can't I have 2 squads in there at least? Like, why can't I have my squad and fly around and find another squad? Or like 9. If you could have 9 people in that place, it would be so much
I don't
better
know
than
why
fucking 3.
free play wasn't just like shitloads of people.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
just free play.
Yeah, how hard is it? Like,
Even if it was just one other group, I would have felt so much better. It felt so fucking empty. And
Yeah.
also the story mode where they kept talking to you like you're one person doing
Yeah.
everything, but there's a whole team.
that was the
Fuck off. All right,
one
I'm done
thing that
ranting.
annoys me
So,
most.
You-
Anyway,
do you
there's-
like Anthem or not?
There's
I want to like it.
yeah.
So we're all in agreement then?
Yep.
Anthem's a steaming pile of...
Hot poo.
The hype train
a pocket
derailed
full of
hard on
turds
that
right
one.
Hot garbage.
Nice. That's really sad.
So we'll see. I'll report back next week.
I hope it's
if I
positive.
actually get into a game.
Yeah, give us a geese, mate. Tell us how you go.
Because like I didn't hate it entirely. I kept playing it after the end as well, and just to kind of experience it and get my javelin score up. But I obviously see the downfalls in it.
Yeah,
I never
definitely.
did that.
Man. Oh man, whenever we start talking about the games we've been playing, God, we go on, don't we?
Yeah.
We do.
We've almost like run out of time. We have to drop a complete topic. That's crazy. But what we do need to do, absolutely, is talk about the games that are coming up this month.
Hell
Which
yeah.
we forgot to do last week.
We
Well,
did.
last week, to be fair, we recorded it in July. It just came out in August.
Actually, that's
so.
true. Yeah.
true.
So this is the first recording of August.
And we haven't missed. Not many games have come out yet.
No.
so.
That's
We're
it.
good.
We've got quite a list. So buckle up, bitches. We're gonna dive straight in.
Yeah.
Basically, anything that we like. Stop me if you find a
Yeah.
game that
Yeah.
you want to talk about. So.
Sure.
All right, let's kick this off. So we've got Age of Wonders Planetfall coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox on
Yesterday.
August 6th. There you go, yesterday.
It's like a
So yeah,
4X.
that Metal Wolf Chaos XD on PC, PS4, and Xbox.
Does
as
anyone
well
know what that is? Cat?
No, it sounds cool, but
as
Sorry.
well as This War of Mine, Fading Embers for DLC. That all came out yesterday, so August
cool.
6th. But today we have Run, Roll, and Rumble for PC. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
No.
Also, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet Complete Edition for Switch, August 9th.
I
as
love
well.
that
There you go.
anime,
Never getting
but the games are apparently really
Have
bad.
you watched
Oh,
it?
really?
Sword Art
is it
Online,
good?
Season 1 is one of my favorite animes.
Oh, legit. I
So
watched the
good.
first
Well,
episode.
So good. I love it.
Never
Yeah.
seen it.
There you go. Crazy. Oh, wait. So we've got, after that, we've got Friday the 13th, the Ultimate Slasher Edition for Switch.
I
Yeah.
really
August
wanted
13th.
to play that game.
I don't even
Like,
know that was. I thought it got like removed from stores because it didn't have copyright. license.
What? Really?
Yeah, there was some weird thing where like they got the rights to the IP from the movie studio or like the publisher or whatever, but then the actual owner of the IP is someone else, and he like took them to court or some shit.
Well, I guess that's been resolved.
Yeah. That's that 4v1. Oh well, like 8v1.
Yeah, the asymmetric.
Yeah.
Multiplayer. And I watched some streamers play it. Apparently, it was bugged.
Yeah, it was buggy
real bad.
AF.
But like from what I saw, like it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they're the
different
ones-
ways to escape.
Hell yeah.
or to
They're the
murder
ones
teams.
doing the Predator one, the same devs. Yeah.
Cool.
Did
So
they get
it's-
the rights for that one, or?
Well, I assume so because Sony are backing him, so that Sony are probably like, here's my
Oh, yeah,
big
that's
dick
fair.
money.
Yeah. Superior Japanese engineering. I'm going to stop saying that. All right.
What was it, the
moving right
large
along.
penis spirit?
So we've actually got No Man's Sky Beyond, PC,
Yeah.
PS4, and Xbox with no release date next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and guess somewhere between August 13th and August 16th.
Oh,
Sozzy.
okay.
That's
That's all right.
the
Don't be
VR version.
Saucy.
Oh, is that VR?
That's the VR one.
No,
What? Isn't that
when did
already
Beyond
out?
come out? Was that?
No, I think
No, I think it's not out yet. Beyond's the new expansion, isn't it?
that's the thing that is coming out.
That's what I just
on
mentioned.
the unspecified date. And I'm pretty sure that's the VR version.
I thought it was already out in VR.
Oh fuck!
I just
No,
I
that's-
love how many updates they're doing to No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
It is such a complex game now, or at least it has so
Well,
many
look
layers
at
to it.
like
I wanna
when we
play
look
it.
at games
It's
that
great.
came out.
I couldn't recommend it enough, and it's multiplayer now, so you can play with your friends.
Yeah, games that came out like complete trash and have made a turnaround.
It's on the 14th.
That's huge. Like
14th.
what they've done because they're not a big dev team.
Hello
and they
Games
don't
got
have
shat on.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky
Sean
will get
Parker or
its
whatever his
next
name is.
major expansion on August 14th, including VR and an expanded online experience.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't
so
know.
VR, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it's the introduction of VR or Beyond is VR as well. I have no
Right.
fucking idea, but
Cool.
you may.
That game's done great things.
Sean Murray, that's it.
Yeah, sure, Murray.
He got slapped up in the media.
Yeah. Well,
But,
he
hey-
straight up lied.
He did. Credit to him. He's putting his money where his mouth is.
Yeah, and then like I was saying, they're not a big team. They don't have other games. They have another game in the works, that really cute one they showed at like last year's E3
If
at
it's
Microsoft.
cute, I wanna see it.
You'd love the art style, but it's not like they're pumping out other games to make money. They're just working on this and somehow
No, yeah.
surviving.
It
Yeah,
says
nice.
that this new update has 3 updates rolled into one. It has a new approach to multiplayer, VR support, and the third thing remains a mystery.
So that's probably a story. Well,
Yeah,
story expansion.
We'll
yeah.
find
Yeah.
out
So
on
cool.
August 14th.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Now, coming up, we've got Emma Lost in Memories. I don't know what that is. On August 16th. It's another PC game, probably in indie, no doubt. Zeus Begins, PC, August 16th. We've got Rad for PC,
Yeah.
PS4, and Xbox.
This might be
and
cool.
Switch on August 20th.
What are the new developers bought by Microsoft?
Oh, cool.
What are they called? Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that.
Which one?
Yeah,
Was it
like-
recent?
The ones that they announced at E3. Oh my god, how can I not remember
Elliot,
this?
you're the Xbox boy.
Yeah,
I
what-
know.
what other
What are
games
you
that
looking
they
at me
made?
for?
I'm literally drawing a blank on everything.
It wasn't like Tim Sweeney's company. was it?
Tim Schafer's
Tim
company.
Schafer. Oh, yeah. They did Psychonauts and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tim Schafer.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about other drama.
Yeah.
That's all that's
Tim Schafer.
in my head.
This is bad. We suck for
I'll
not knowing
cut this
this.
bit out.
How did I?
How do I?
Double Fine?
Yeah.
Double Fine Productions. Yeah, that could be pretty cool, that game.
Yeah, cool.
It could be rad, even.
Could be
Elliot,
rad.
you're banned.
I'll
I'm
leave now.
slappy.
This next one, though.
Yeah, what's that?
Remnant from the Ashes on August 20. I'm fucking hyped for that, boys.
Dude,
Dark
my
Souls with
RPG.
guns.
Oh,
Literally,
that's
though.
that. Right.
Kat, Mitch, and I were watching like the gameplay of it the other night. Oh my god, it
Man,
looks so good.
I'm really
I
multiplayer.
was
excited.
frothing at the
So
mouth
good.
like a wild
There's
mutt.
melee and guns. Like, you can just
dope.
full on Dark
Yeah.
Souls it up if you feel like
And
it.
they're all demons, and they're all looking gross and shit.
It looks amazing.
yeah.
It's so
Okay.
fucking cool. Like a lot of those, I was thinking about it the other night. A lot of those monsters and stuff like that remind me a lot of the like bosses you can fight in Hunt Showdown. Like they're all
Yeah, the
very
grotesque.
dark and gruesome, but
I love that sort of
really
design.
like. I'm trying to think of the word, but like. I love the big dude with like what's like a metal like helmet, but he's wearing
Yeah.
like an apron with like a
Yeah, the butcher-looking
belly,
guy.
like a belly like armor and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like it's so fucking cool.
Nice.
Yeah, nice, dude. I cannot wait to play it with you,
cannot
dude.
fucking
Because you're going to be
wait.
an absolute
You're gonna
beast.
nail
I'll
it.
just stand behind you the whole time.
I love like those disgusting designs, like
So
Gaping
do
Dragon
I.
from Dark Souls 1, one of the
Yeah.
best boss
It's
designs ever.
Filthy, disgusting.
Gaping
so satisfying.
dragon.
That's why-
He's like all his
Gaping.
rib cage is splayed open. He's got a tiny little crocodile head, but he eats you with his like rib cage mouth.
It's
Oh,
Like, have
fucking
you,
gnarly, man.
like,
It's great.
That's
Oh
why I
my.
loved one of the expansions from World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. Like, that's why my entire left arm is dedicated to just like
Fair
zombie stuff and shit like that. I am
point.
all about it.
Speaking of World of Warcraft, there's going to be a little surprise for you later on down the list. But beyond that, Winds of Change for PC, August 21. Life is Strange 2, Episode 4 for PC, PS4, and
which
Xbox
is
One.
now I understand why they showed that in fucking E3. I was
Yeah,
like,
they didn't-
a new chapter's coming out soon.
That
That's why
makes
they showed that
sense.
shit.
Oh, I don't know about the episodic format. And anyway, moving on. Oninaki, PC, PS4, and Switch.
That looked pretty cool.
August
Mitch is looking at that.
22nd.
Is that what the RPG company? Is that the developer? I think they're
Couldn't
literally
tell
called the RPG company.
Really? That's
Yeah.
funny. There's a demo you can get on Switch, I hear.
Yes,
It's free.
that is them.
I haven't played
Yeah.
it though.
Yeah.
I should get that.
Oh, wait.
I should twiddle my diddle on that.
Yeah, it had scythes in it and shit.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Swords?
Yeah, this
Bro.
is all I can say with 100% certainty is that this is not my bag.
No, me too. Me
That's
too.
okay.
This is not my deal.
Oh, the next one's quite interesting. Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey. That's what the one where like you go through all of time and you like start off
the
as like an
monkey.
ape.
Yeah.
And you go through like
Oh, that
it's
was
like a
so
survival
weird
game.
to
Forgot
look
about
at.
that.
Yeah. I again, it's
Interesting.
not my bag, but
Not
it
my
looks
bag.
like
Neither.
an interesting concept.
I'd watch a stream or a video or two.
Yeah.
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 The next one coming up is Arizona Sunshine, so, the Damned DLC. So this is actually on PC VR and PS VR. So any of the Vive sort of stuff like that, or the Oculus offerings. But basically, Arizona Sunshine is this awesome VR zombie game where it is very much like you got to change your clips in your weapons and cock back the slides on your pistols, and it's a lot
That's
of fun.
sick.
But another little update there. The Damned. We've got the Bard's Tale 4 Director's Cut, PS4 and Xbox.
I think this
August
is coming to
27th.
Game Pass.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Oh,
thought
feeling.
so as well.
I think I read that on Twitter. That'd be cool. Bard's Tale, bit of an RPG.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
And Control.
Oh, I'm fucking pumped for this. I'm so excited for this game.
You got 20 days to wait, mate.
I know.
Yeah,
I've got so many games to
August
play in the
27th.
meantime. It's fucked.
I need to get, I guess, a bit more educated on Control. I
like-
need to watch some of the trailers.
Yeah,
and stuff.
definitely watch the story trailer as well because it's like, oh, this
I
looks
haven't
so
watched
cool.
the story trailer,
It's
but
like
the
a
fucking
thriller.
designs.
It's
Cool.
all set inside this massive building called the Oldest House, but it's like changes shape, and the game is going for like a Metroidvania thing where like you can't go certain places until you get your powers, and then you can go further. And some of the powers look amazing. The graphics on PC are bonkers. It's got the best ray tracing you ever see.
Ooh.
Go watch like Digital Foundry's
Yeah.
ray tracing analysis. Holy shit, this game is beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
Obviously, it's not going to look like that on console, but it still looks really good. Some of the effects when you like shoot people with your gun, there's like rainbow.
Yeah.
effect. It looks so cool. The story seems really intriguing and really creepy.
I'm super like impressed by the gun design, just like the way that like it morphs
It
while you're
changes
using
shape.
it. It's like oh,
And there's all this destructibility, like everything. Like when you knock over a bin, like
rubbish.
paper and shit
Yeah.
goes everywhere, and like because you're throwing people and objects, like there's heaps of destructibility.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick. All right,
Nice. We'll
Yeah.
definitely check that out when it
Hell
drops.
yeah.
You're all about it, so it seems. So, like, it sounds interesting. I'm going to check it out
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
We also have Taste of Power for PC, August
Same
27th. Now, this one, World of Warcraft Classic, is coming out on August 27th.
Same day again.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Do it.
course.
It's well,
Of course you are, you little
I'll give it a go.
garbage boy.
what'd you call me?
Nothing. Continue on.
No, say what
Why are
you
you going to play it?
Because it's the original World of Warcraft, like the incredibly hard, long hours of. I don't know what I say this word after I just explained the sentence like that, but grinding. But it's just like the origins essentially. So
Yeah,
you know,
Fuck that.
So, here's the thing. Do you have to pay for Classic?
No, well, it's
Well-
included in subscription.
It is included.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because if you have to pay to downgrade your game, that's going to be pretty fucking wild, boys.
yeah, I mean it's $16 a month minimum just to play the game. So but I've done that for
It's too many dollars.
I've done that for 5-6 years, so
Oh, legit, non-stop.
non-stop.
Oh my god.
Oh, like there'll be periods where I might have like unsubscribed and then resubscribed again.
Okay.
But like
If you've done that non-stop, did you say it was $16?
A month.
off here
Off
and there,
and on.
off. So probably take a few.
Give or take a few months.
Give or take a few
Oh
months.
no.
If you did it for 5 years, that's $960.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, come on. Stop trying to brand me like I'm so bad at this.
I'd rather have $960.
Yeah, but over the course of 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Okay.
Playing
Okay,
something
okay.
that he loves,
You've probably-
enough
you've
to
probably
put
played-
on his arm.
Yeah.
He's got tattoos about it.
You've probably played more than 960 hours, so that's $1 an hour.
I'm
Probably
sure I've
me a
spent a lot of
break.
money on crap over the course of 5 years, like that I don't need. You know what I
this
mean?
is
Yeah,
true.
yeah, I know.
I play Warhammer. Give me a break.
Yeah,
This
you
is the
spend
cheapest thing I
$900 in
do.
about a
But if you
fucking day.
combine all of those useless things together, now there'll be a number I
Oh,
want to
there.
see.
Oh.
Don't see the number. It's too big.
Don't look at my digits. No good.
But yeah, I'm keen for it. I'll
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Sick.
Nice, man. Let us know how it all plays out. I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll
man.
talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have Wreckfest for PS4 and
This
Xbox
looks
coming
cool.
out on August 27th. And
Destruction Derby shit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And Headspun for PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch on August 28th. Heave Ho for PC and Switch August 29th. And here's the one Astral Chain
Oh, baby.
for the Switch
Can't
August
wait.
30.
I don't have it, so
Think-
it's not relevant to me at all.
It's gonna be sick.
What?
It looks
Who's
If you
good.
think
the devs
using
again?
using
The dudes that did
this
Nier, isn't
platinum,
it?
Ah,
yeah,
that's right, Platinum Games,
and
right?
Bayonetta, and
Is
it's
this
pretty
Switch
much
exclusive?
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
You know how you were saying V in DMC is really fun to use because
Yeah.
like this whole game is pretty much you standing back controlling the Legion thing that's attached to you
Yeah.
while you fight, but you
Chained
can
to
also
you
get
even.
in,
So-
chained, astrally chained.
Do you
Yeah.
change to different ones, or is it like?
I think you
I think
can
so.
change them. Yeah.
Dude,
Right.
I'm going to collect one of
And you
each.
can go like there's heaps of
Why not? It's
customization
Pokemon.
of your character, and you can go back to the police station. There's like heaps of shit. There's also like detective stuff to do, and when you like do the
Nice.
main missions, you find like the tears in our universe, and you go into their universe and traverse it with your Legion.
I'm excited.
It looks really cool.
I don't know if I'll
Hell
be
yeah.
finished Fire Emblem by then, but
Yeah, I know. It's like comes out
Probably
3
not.
days after Control.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a month off work.
But we also have Blair Witch
Yeah.
for PC and Xbox coming out on August 30. I cannot wait.
On Game
Yeah.
Pass as well.
Remember,
Yeah.
remember fucking Dylan a week
Yeah.
ago where you're like, nah, I don't know if I'm into Blair Witch. I don't fucking know. And I was like, watch the videos.
Yeah, there's
thing.
gameplay
Yeah,
out
then we
now.
watched. No, you didn't do that. Like I talked shit and then I put the video on to see if
No,
I
I
was
did because
wrong.
I looked up like all the stuff and I was like, it has this in it, this in it, this in it. You're like, let's watch a video.
No, I just
then.
put the fucking thing on.
You whatever, man. Now you're hyped for it, but you weren't. That's my
I was.
point.
I think you'll notice if you even listen to the podcast or if you talk to me for more than 5 fucking minutes, you realize that I'll often be like, no, that's going to be fucking shit. And then I'll look at it, I was like, I was fully wrong, man. Like, I'm really glad I took the time to experience that. So, exactly with Gears and the meatheads thing. So, bear in mind, like, believe you me, guys, like, I am wrong a lot of the time. And I'm comfortable with that. As I said, I've been wrong before. It's fine. So, yeah, anyway. But, Blair Witch.
Blair Witch,
Very
yeah.
excited. We also
Spooky.
have the Dark Pictures anthology Man of Medan.
A Man of Medan.
Man
This
of
actually
Medan.
looks really good.
Medan.
The people who made that like story-based game where like everybody can die and you're in like a haunted house or some shit.
Huh?
Until Dawn?
I was gonna say Until
Yeah.
Dawn, but then you said haunted house.
Yeah, I
and
don't
was
know if
like,
it's a haunted
oh.
house or
Yeah.
not, but it sounds like a haunted house.
Until Dawn is awesome.
Yeah, well, they're making this, and like Dark Pictures Anthology is the new series they're doing where every story is different, but they're trying to release 2 games a year. And they're like
Just
short
short
little
experience.
story.
I didn't realize that was
This
that
one's got
ambitious.
co-op,
Ooh.
and it's coming to like all platform. Well, not the Switch, but the
Yeah.
3 platforms. Whereas the
The
Until
three
Dawn
biggins.
was PlayStation
PS4
exclusive.
only.
So yeah, this looks actually really
Yeah.
cool. It's on a ship, well, a boat, and
Right.
it gets attacked by like these fucked up dudes, and you got to try and escape. And obviously, everyone can die if you fuck
Yeah.
it up. So it looks really cool.
I love shit like
Man
that
of
as
Medan.
much as I was bitching about Until Dawn the other day. Was that on the
I
podcast?
hear really good things about Until Dawn. I don't think it was.
No, I think it was just us.
Just bitching. to
Have you got it?
talking
I'd like
shit.
to play it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I've got it actually. I'm not telling that
Maybe we
story
can
now.
play. Maybe we can play a Man of Medan together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit
Actually
is
think
so
it is
much
Medan,
more fun to play together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has co-op
Which is even cool.
with like conversation options and stuff.
Or is that
Ooh.
like voting for the conversation option?
no,
that you take,
like
or?
two people can be playing and one like you're two different people.
yeah.
Having like and so people will
Couch co-op.
I hope so. That'd be sick.
That I would love to play that with you guys.
Yeah.
And the last one on the list. So again, that game comes out on August 30.
This game's got a weird name.
It is. It's called Remothered Tormented Fathers. Switch. Remothered
Yeah, wow.
Tormented Fathers.
You've been remothered, you fuck.
You've
By a
been
tormented
remothered.
father.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not even going to touch that. So cool. But we did it. We made it to the end of
We did.
episode 14 of Spawn
14.
Yeah.
Fully though,
of
you
Spawn
might be
Respawn.
interested in Remothered because it's a survival like horror game.
Okay, and the podcast is back on. Legit though? I'll have to
Yeah,
check
legit though. Like that's the type of game it is. I don't know
sick,
much
yeah.
about it, but
that. Awesome.
It's on Switch, so.
But thank you very much for listening to another episode of Spawn Respawn. I think we're gonna have to just keep the hype rolling now that we're on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. So you know what to do, family. We need you to share this stuff.
We need you.
We need
We
you.
need the support.
We need Guiji. We need all of that
if we
shit.
could get Guiji following the podcast, I'd cry.
yeah, if we can get
Because I'm a Guiji kind of man.
We need an F in the chat and a Guiji in my life. But all right, so what we would love for you to do, can you please rate us on Apple Podcasts?
Yes, please.
I don't know if there's a rating system on Spotify, but if there is, figure it out and please do it.
Just give it a
Figure it
follow,
out.
give it a big old heart. I don't know.
Give it a heart.
If you're an audio listener and you just found us, go to our YouTube channel and give us a subscribe as well.
Absolutely.
We would
Spawn
love
Respawn
that.
on YouTube.
Follow us on Twitter.
At Spawn Respawn
For some
PC.
cool video content
Can
that
find
might
us on-
be headed your way soon.
You can find us on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Boom,
Find us
boom.
on Facebook as well.
Respawn.
And you better believe you can find us on Twitter at Spawn Respawn PC.
Pretty sure I just said that, but
I
love
also just
you.
said that, but it's fine. Mostly
and,
look at the
Don't
Twitter.
forget to go to 181gaming.com and look at this Project 181. You can win yourself some cool shit by supporting an awesome cause.
Hell yeah.
Sickness.
Does anyone else want to throw out some random shit? Or maybe repeat anything else that we just said? Because I feel real dumb for doing that.
Sorry, none of us want to feel that way as well. So
Yeah, man.
Cool. Well, I think it's now probably a pretty good time to end it. But again, thank you for listening to Spawn Respawn. That is all from us. So, peace.
Goodbye.
Bye.